Hello everyone, I am so excited because today we're going to be looking at some snacks for high school and college athletes, and I'm always looking for some snacks, so here are some ideas for you. So for this protein smoothie bowl, I filled the smoothie cup up to about the 200 milliliter mark with frozen fruit, and I'm guessing that was about a half a cup of frozen fruit. And I just used this mix of frozen fruit, probably from Walmart. And then I took some water and I filled it up to that same mark, the 200 milliliter mark. About 4 ice cubes here. And then I'm adding 1 scoop of protein powder. This protein powder was just leftover at our house that needed to get used up, but it actually tastes really good. It's a raspberry truffle flavor. 1 scoop of Faye, I think that's how you pronounce it, plain yogurt. Then you just blend it up. And you might have to experiment a little bit with how many ice cubes. You might have to add some more just to see how thick it needs to be, because this should be pretty thick. It should be pretty cold so it doesn't melt right away. Now once you choose a bowl to put the mixture in, you can just pour it in and spread it out all nice and presentable. Now it's time for toppings, and normally my first choice of topping is this Catalina Crunch, dark chocolate flavored, but we were out of it, so I just decided to go with some chocolate chips and unsweetened cocoa nibs. And I chose to add some granola and also peanut butter. For this part, you can be pretty creative. You can add anything you want, pretty much. Maybe you want some fruit, strawberries, raspberries, chia seeds. And this is one of my favorite nighttime snacks. I have to admit, I did miss the Catalina Crunch cereal a little bit, but it still tasted pretty good. Next, we're making peanut butter balls. So we're gonna take a half a cup of peanut butter, a pinch of salt, and I do about 3/4 of a capful of vanilla, and then mix it together. I actually used to not add any honey in these, but just recently I tried it again and really liked it, so I added 1/8 of a cup of honey. And then I mixed it in. Add 1/4 of a cup of unsweetened coconut flakes and mix it together. Next, I used 3/4 of a cup of oats, and I used quick oats. These are my favorite to use in these peanut butter balls. And then mix it together again. So now you can either stop there and just add some chocolate chips into the bowl, put it in the fridge, and just eat it like cookie dough with a spoon. Or I'm gonna take it, mix it a little bit more thoroughly with my hands in a bowl, and then I'm gonna take these Enjoy Life chocolate chips and then this plate with a parchment paper placed over it to make it less sticky. And I'm going to start mixing up the mixture with my hands to make sure all of the oats and the peanut butter are nice and spread out thoroughly. And then I'm just going to take little sections, roll it up into balls like I was making cookies, and then I'm going to place it on the parchment paper. And now I'm just going to add about 4 or 5 chocolate chips to each of these peanut butter balls. Then just head over to the freezer and put them in. You can also put them in the fridge, but I really like the freezer because it makes them really nice and cool. And I ate these the next day for breakfast. These are really great because they're super filling, so they're good for breakfast, a nighttime snack, or midday snack. So they're really good any time of the day, but that's why these are some of my favorite snacks. On to number 3. This smoothie is hands down one of my favorite snacks of all time. So I started out with a half a banana. This one is frozen, but you can also use fresh. You're just gonna have to add more ice cubes later. Normally, I'll use unsweetened almond milk, but we were also out of that, so I just decided to use some leftover iced coffee in my fridge. I add 3 ice cubes so the rest of the ingredients don't get stuck at the bottom. A small handful of spinach. 2 spoonfuls of unsweetened cocoa powder. 3 spoonfuls of peanut butter or any other nut butter. 1 spoonful of fage. I'm pretty sure it's fage. And to get all the ice cubes to fit in this container, I have to incrementally put in more ice cubes. So I start out with 3, and then I blend it up, and then add 3, and blend it up again. And ta-da! We have a lovely peanut butter chocolate smoothie. And a lot of the times I will add protein powder, and we use this Garden of Life vanilla mix, and it actually tastes really good. Also, this smoothie is not very sweet, so if you want a little more sweetness, you can also add a date, and normally 1 is just enough. And then add a straw and enjoy. Our last snack is cookies and cream fat bombs. We're gonna start with 1 cup of melted coconut oil. So I'm gonna take some coconut oil, put it in the measuring cup, and it's kind of hard to tell when you're at 1 cup exactly. So you're just gonna put about a cup in, put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds the first time. Then you're gonna mix it up a little bit, and then if you need more coconut oil, you can add some more, and then you're gonna keep putting it in the microwave at about 10-second intervals until it's fully melted and at 1 cup. Then I took our IsoPure cookies and cream flavored protein powder and added 2.5 scoops into the coconut oil and mixed it in fully. And we have these mini muffin liners that I'm going to put in mini muffin tins. And here are some ones that are already frozen and done, but we're going to do all these empty ones. So I'm just going to put a liner in each of the spots in the muffin tin. And then just pour the mixture into each of the liners. And I would say to keep mixing the mixture in between pours, because if you don't, on the last fat bomb, you're gonna get all of the powder and it's just gonna be way too powerful. Then take some chocolate chips and put 2 or 3 in each of the fat bombs. And if you want an extra special treat, you can always put M&Ms into the fat bombs. Then put them in the freezer until they fully harden. These are my dad's go-to snack. These are really nice because they're only 3 ingredients, and once they're done, you can just take them out of the freezer and grab a bite. Alright, that's all the snack ideas I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're able to use some of these ideas. If you have any requests for future video, meal, or workout ideas, please comment them down below, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.